Now, this is one metric that appeals to my partner Eric Sprott and I, and that is the historical ratio of the price of an ounce of gold in relation to that of a barrel of oil. In a relationship that has been in effect since the gold price was unleashed in 1971, a price of an ounce of gold has traded on average in the sort of succeeding 34 years at an average of 15 times at the price of a barrel of oil. Today, the ratio is 7 to 1. And if the historic relationship were in effect, the current price for gold would be roughly $800 to $900.
Does it really make any sense, the gold-oil ratio at an extreme, for the oil companies to be putting money into buying back their shares? They're just basically buying oil at a very high price. And if you look at the kind of money they're spending, well, maybe they should just buy gold.
If people think that $400 gold is a lot, it's nothing. The price of gold probably is going to clear $2,000 an ounce before this is all over. So once the gold cartel is exposed, once the light shines upon them, they're done for, because everyone's going to buy up the really small amount of gold that's left. And people don't understand that, and that's what this conference is all about. We want to make them aware of what is coming, and once they're sure of it, there'll be another gold rush, just like there was in the 70s.
The fact of the matter is that when people in the investment community decide, and whatever it takes to get them to decide, I don't know, but when they do, the central banks will be taken out in the flick of an eyelid. And I just believe that we mustn't get too defensive about this. In 1980, 5% of investment monies worldwide was in gold and gold shares. It would take just a tenth of that percentage to take central banks completely out of their gold.
I believe we must labor to expand and amplify support behind GATA. 1, because the economics of our business demands it. 2, because the synergy from our combined efforts will prosper it. And 3, because the folks who pay our way deserve it.
Having come to the heart of gold country to inquire into the condition of the monetary metals and the industry that produces them, we conclude and declare, while governments affect to have no use for them anymore, the monetary metals are of greater importance than ever because of their ability to hold value independent of arbitrary government power. Since they issue competing currencies, governments have a powerful interest in suppressing what is perceived as the value of the monetary metals. Governments have achieved this suppression through strategic and often surreptitious lending and dishoarding of their metal reserves. While it is seldom officially acknowledged as such, this is the manipulation of currency and commodity markets that should be free and transparent. To assist in the suppression of the monetary metals, and at the urging of the International Monetary Fund, the IMF member governments engage in deceptive accounting of their gold, deliberately confusing gold in the vault with gold that has been leased or swapped or whose ownership otherwise has been impaired. We believe that individuals and nations alike have the right to decide what they will use as money, even as we acknowledge that freely traded gold and silver are simply the most convenient guarantors of economic liberty.
The question is, is the goal here to end the manipulation or expose it? Expose it and then end it. Because if people, the biggest money in the world, knows what we know and what's coming, it'll be like the end of the London gold pool. Everybody will want to get there first. But once the people really know the status and what these people have done, that's the exciting thing for everybody here. Once they know this, it's hallelujah time. We want to make it happen this year, not 2 or 3 years from now.
June 4th, 2004. Oleg Mozikov, Deputy Chairman of the Central Bank of Russia.
Many have heard of the group of economists who came together in the society known as the Gold Antitrust Action Committee. They believe some senior officials have been manipulating the market since 1994. As a result, the price dropped below $300 an ounce at a time when it should, if it had kept pace with inflation, reached from $740 to $760.
August 8th, 2005. A highly regarded economic consultant to Russian President Vladimir Putin, Andrei Bykov, attends the Gold Rush 21 conference. August 11th, 2005. The price of gold broke the $6 price capping rule. Gold rallied $84 per ounce in the ensuing 4 months, despite a rising dollar. November 22nd, 2005. Russian President Vladimir Putin.
The central bank should review its gold and forex reserves policy in favor of increasing the weighting of gold.